Now that NPC female bodybuilding judges seem to have finally taken a positive turn away from overly muscular women toward a more natural, feminine-looking body, events like the popular Tournament of Champions have finally become more like a starcade lineup of bathing beauties. For example, look at the lightweight class and third-place finisher Lori Davis. The 32-year-old mother of two was in her first contest. She's been training for 5 years, and at 5'2", she's been trying to add to her body weight of 106 pounds. In second place was Lisa Lighthouse, who also has a slight body at 5'1½", 109 pounds. She trains, as she put it, for the love of the sport. The Duarte, California native also has a passion for horse roping and competes in horse shows. Probably the best schooled bodybuilder in the lightweight class was a California bartender, Laura Bland. Although Laura's been training for 4 years, all have been under the guidance of her boyfriend, professional bodybuilder David Durth. The blonde, 5'2", 102-pounder was first involved in cheerleading, dancing, and aerobics before she met Dave and started lifting.
I like bodybuilding because it's self-satisfying. It's all yourself. All the pressure's on you. It's up to you, whether you want to train, whether you want to diet. Everything's 100% of yourself, no one else.
The middleweights were a lineup of ladies who wanted people to know that they were all 100% lifetime natural bodybuilders, including fourth-placer Janina Moe. She's had an extensive athletic background involving gymnastics, track, and cross-country. Her diet is strict year-round, highlighted with chicken, egg whites, oatmeal, and vegetables. Mentally, she's diversified too, with a fluent command of 10 foreign languages. Third-place finisher Jacqueline Brewer also has a multifaceted athletic background. Try competing in gymnastics, roller skating, ballet, tap dancing, jazz, hiking on weekends, regular aerobics, and cheerleading. Whew! So strict training and living a bodybuilding lifestyle may have seemed pretty simple for Jackie, especially training steroid-free. A 25-year-old veterinary student from Davis, California, placed second in the middleweight. 5'6" Joy Hunt has only been training for a year and a half, but under the tutelage of boyfriend Jeff Tribble, she's already won her first 2 contests, the Santa Cruz Classic and Vacaville Fiesta Days Championships. So Joy seemed to have easily combined her academics and bodybuilding recreation pastimes. Rochelle Ann Paul says that between work and training at the gym, she's got no time for anything else. Winning the middleweight class, Rochelle is a 34-year-old secretary who enjoys, as she puts it, just healthy eating and training hard. That includes consuming fish and chicken, lettuce, fruits, potatoes, water, and lots of broccoli. The athletic 5'2", 119-pound bodybuilder has maintained a more appealing feminine look that's becoming vogue among the more progressive professional bodybuilders. In terms of looks, the heavyweight class was not to be outdone. Sharon Craig placed 5th in the class with a toned 138 pounds. The Louisiana native is a personal trainer and has been lifting and competing for 5 years. She trains by instinct, but finds some similarities with her background in ballet.
The discipline it's very rigorous. You must stay faithful to it. Just like in ballet, you must stay faithful to it. You must constantly stretch. And with your training, you must constantly train or try to excel in some way.
Taking 4th was an animal care technician from Walnut Creek, California. Tracy Thompson raises rare animals from birth and then puts them back into the wild. She has an extensive gymnastic and dance background with 12 years of performance. At 5'6", Tracy weighs as much as 140 pounds in the off-season and has been competing for 3 years. Capturing 3rd was another former gymnast, Jane Treck. The accountant from El Cajon, California, is married and has been training 4 years. Jane carries her weight as heavy as 150 pounds in the off-season, but diets down to 134 for competition using a combination of moderate carbohydrates with her proteins and fats. She spent 12 years as a competitive gymnast and 6 as a coach. When your husband is a major bodybuilding contest promoter, you just can't sit around the house and do macrame for rest and relaxation. Peggy Lindsay has been training 4 years with her husband, John, setting the pace. She says that he's in charge of the nutrition program, too. Although Peggy placed 2nd this year, she won the middleweight class at the Tournament of Champions in the San Diego last year. As an artist, she actually got started because she enjoyed the artistic aspects of posing on stage. Winning the heavyweight class was Noelle Fontaine, a 33-year-old software technician from Arizona. The tournament is her first win in over 4 years of training and competing. She prepared by means of what she calls muscle confusion training. Nutritionally, Noelle consumed high complex carbohydrates, moderate proteins, and low fats. So at 5'7" and 137 pounds, she put together the so-called total package. And it was that total package that enabled Noelle to win the overall crown, narrowly beating out middleweight Rochelle Paul and lightweight Laura Bland. All of the women were in national level shape, and certainly all were the most attractive ladies to compete in the Tournament of Champions in many years. So until next year's event, I'm John Kovic reporting.